Let me tell you something strange about backpacking. The scariest moment of the entire trip usually happens after the sun goes down. You're lying in your tent, miles from the nearest road. No cell service, no lights, no people. And suddenly, every sound matters. A twig snaps, something moves in the brush, and your brain starts asking questions you never think about in normal life. What was that? A squirrel? Or something bigger? Most people think that this is the worst part of backpacking, the fear. But what if I told you that fear might be the most important part of the experience? And that the real reason why people feel so alive in the wilderness might be because it wakes up part of the mind that modern life has completely shut down.
If you've ever slept in the backcountry, you know exactly what I'm talking about. The moment that the sun disappears behind the mountains, everything changes. The forest that felt peaceful during the day suddenly feels different. The darkness hides everything, which makes your senses start working overtime. You hear branches snapping, leaves rustling, the wind blowing through the trees, and your brain starts building stories. Because the truth is, when our brain doesn't know what something is, our imagination starts filling in the blanks. A squirrel becomes a bear. A branch falling becomes footsteps. And the wildest part? Your brain is designed to do that.
For almost all of human history, people lived just like this. Anthropologists estimate that modern humans have existed for nearly 300,000 years. But the world we live in today, with cities, electricity, grocery stores, and climate-controlled homes, is only about 150 years old. That means that 99.9% of human history was spent in environments very similar to the wilderness. And our brains evolved for that world, not this one. Here's the part that most people don't realize. When humans experience real uncertainty, our brains activate something called the fight or flight response. This is controlled largely by the amygdala, a part of the brain that detects potential danger. When it activates, your senses sharpen, your awareness increases, your reaction time improves, and even your perception of time can slow down. Researchers have shown that in high alert situations, people often feel like time stretches. Everything becomes more vivid, more real, more important, which means when you're lying in the tent in the wilderness, listening to the forest at night, your brain is actually operating in a mode that it evolved for, a mode that modern life almost never activates anymore. The human brain evolved for a world full of challenge, uncertainty, movement, exploration, and problem solving. But today, most people spend their lives in environments that remove those situations. Our days are predictable. Our food is guaranteed. Our temperature is controlled. Our risk is minimized. And while that sounds comfortable, it also means something strange happens. Many people feel restless, anxious, disconnected, like something is missing. And sometimes what's missing is exactly the thing that people are trying to avoid: uncertainty. Backpacking reduces things that have shaped humans for thousands of generations. You walk long distances. You navigate terrain. You adapt to the weather. You solve hard problems. You experience solitude. And occasionally, you feel fear. But something amazing happens when all these things come together. People often say after a backpacking trip that it felt like they were gone for weeks, even when it was only a few days. That's because the brain becomes completely engaged again. You stop scrolling. You stop multitasking. You're not distracted. You're actually present. Every step matters. Every sound matters. And every decision matters. And the human mind loves that.
Eventually, something interesting happens on most trips. That fear you felt on the first night, it starts to change. The forest noises stop sounding like threats. They start to sound familiar. You begin to recognize them. The wind, the owl, the branches moving, even the small animals moving through the leaves. And slowly, your brain stops imagining danger in every sound. Because you learned something important. The wilderness isn't trying to harm you. It's simply alive. And when that realization happens, something shifts inside people. The wilderness stops feeling hostile and starts to feel like home.
Most people think backpacking is about the views, the adventure, or escaping the city. But the deeper reason that people keep coming back is actually something else. The wilderness gives us back an experience that humans have lived with for hundreds of thousands of years. Awareness, uncertainty, exploration, and yes, sometimes a little bit of fear. Not the kind that harms us, but the kind that reminds us that we're still alive. Because when the noise of modern life disappears, and the only sounds left are the winds in the trees and the sounds of your own footsteps, something ancient wakes up inside of you. And for a moment, you stop feeling like a person stuck in the modern world. You feel like what humans were always meant to be. And that might be the real secret to backpacking.